Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. For those that were upset last night, I apologize. I was ill, but I'm feeling better today, so let's do some work. While I'm waiting for people to come on board, just, the normal messages. Every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. is a open spirit communication circle at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain, and we are now also having them every other Saturday, which will be a week from Saturday. Hello, folks. For those of you that are new, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. The best way to have that happen is by keeping your name in the feed. Now, that's just, saying hi over and over or putting up an emoji, something, just to keep your name in the feed on a regular basis, and that helps. Okay, that's how I connect with you through spirit. So just keep your name in the feed and you have a better chance of getting a message. I will do the best that I can. All right. First off, right up, Melanie Lawyer. How are you? Melanie, you've got a lot of endings around you. There's a woman here, and she's showing me like a chopping block, okay? And that chopping block is like, metaphorically, it's situations are ending around you, okay? And she's here to let you know that it's time. It's okay to let things go. It's time for that to happen. It's taken too long. It's been drawn out for too long. She's saying, just let it go. Start over. You're going to be okay. You've got what it takes. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. This woman, I feel like a grandmother with her, or maybe a great aunt, something, mother's line of the family, but I feel a tremendous amount of love, and you had a tremendous amount of respect for this woman. Just know that she's around you a lot. For every time, especially when you get that overwhelming feeling of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. Just ask her for help. Talk to her the same way you would talk to anyone else. Okay? It will. She hears you. You need to know that she hears you. You could hear her too if you knew how, but the best way I can explain it at this moment is to listen with your heart, not your ears. Okay? I'll leave that with you. I hope that makes sense to you. God bless. Folks, everyone coming in, welcome. It's good to have everybody here. I know I'm seeing some of our Tuesday night people because I missed last night. But thank you for tolerating me and letting me just take the night off and get better. It worked. All right. Charlotte Jones. I know you're asking if there's someone here for your husband, Gary, but I feel there's a young woman here for you. And I want to say she comes from a troubled past. Okay. Wow. How did I say that? Hold on here 1 second. Yes, Charlotte. Troubled past to the point where I want to say that her life ended much, much sooner than it was supposed to. But she's saying, you know who she is. She loves you, and she never stopped thinking about you. You were the shining light that was in her life. Now, I don't know exactly what she means by that, whether it was the way you helped her, the way you carried yourself, but you were a shining light for her, and she had a lot of respect for you. I also want to say there was a lot of love there, but she didn't see it as that. She just seen it as respect, all right? She's saying you need to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. For everything that's been going crazy for you lately, it's like, have you been holding your breath a lot, or like the anxious feeling is there? And she's saying, just don't forget to breathe. You've got what it takes to handle it. She didn't have it. She says, but you do. And she wants to make sure that you're aware of that so that you don't forget it. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. God bless, and thank you for joining us tonight. All right, folks, there are a lot of new people coming on here tonight. Just letting you know that I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. The best way to keep the possibility of a message to come through is to keep your name in the feed, whether it's with an emoji or hi or whatever. Just put something in, keep your name in that feed, and it helps me to connect with Spirit, through Spirit with you, okay? Rick and Stephanie, there is a little girl here. She's all in a party dress. I know it's her birthday, and she's here, and she wants to celebrate with you, and she loves you both very much. I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Joey Ford. Joey, big tall man here. Very, I want to say muscular, but it's not like from working out. It's from hard work. He had a very manual job where he worked a lot. I almost, with looking at his hands, and they're so rough, I almost want to say an old-fashioned bricklayer with him. Would you know who I'm talking about, Joey? I want to go back a couple generations with him, and I want to say either a grandfather or great-grandfather. But he's showing me his hands, and he's laughing about it, and he's saying because his hands were always so rough. That's how people remembered him, because his hands were so big and so rough. Anyway, Joey, this man is here, and he's saying you're walking a fine line right now. You need to be careful. Okay. You need to be careful. You're walking a fine line. Make sure that your intentions are, he's using the term, make sure that your intentions are admirable. Now that would be an old way of speaking to my knowledge. But he also wants you to hold your head up high and saying you've done your best. You deserve the rewards. Just make sure that your intentions are admirable. I hope that makes sense. A lot of times, folks, these messages make no sense to me whatsoever. They really don't, but Spirit tells me that you will, so I have to go with that. To Gail and my guys down in North Carolina, hi, I love y'all. That was Michelle. We miss you guys. All right. Folks, just to let people know, again, our open circles on Friday nights. We also have a new website up for the store. So if you can't make it into the store, you can always check out our website. We have some of the things on the website, not everything. If you're looking for something in particular, just throw me a text or throw me a message and let me know. Also, please share as much as possible. Tonight is a night that we pull a name for those that have shared. Throughout the month. For each time you've shared, your name has gone into the drawing, so we'll be pulling that in just a few moments. Okay. So a woman comes in and says, I'm Tammy. She's identifying herself as Tammy. I don't know who she's here for. But she's saying, just tell her, it's for a woman, just tell her that Tammy's here. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there because I don't know who it goes to. But she said she's laughing and she's saying, that's okay. She knows I'm here. She's been waiting. It's like she's here to prove a point. I don't know what that point is, but that's what she's telling me. All right, I'll leave that. Susie Q. How are you? Susie, there's a group of people here for you. Some new, some old, some that are new to the spirit world, others that have been there a long time. I feel not just family, but friends as well. You come from the type of situation where family didn't always mean blood relation. A lot of times it was just the people that you cared and knew loved about the most in the world. It was like friends became family and vice versa. They're here for you because they don't want you to forget them. They're saying you have a tendency to get really busy with your life, and you have a tendency to become tunnel vision, and you don't remember where you came from or who helped you along the way. It's not a bad thing. They just want to remind you so that you don't forget. Because in forgetting is the worst thing that you can do, not only for them, but for yourself as well. They're saying you've learned a lot. You've come a long ways. You need to be proud of who you are and where you're going. Have you just had some type of a promotion, a major promotion, either at work or something along that line? Because I just feel like, the pride that's there with these people is tremendous. They're saying that everybody said that you couldn't do it, but you proved them all wrong, and they are just so happy. Okay? I'm going to leave that with you for now. God bless. All right. Shall we go ahead and pull the name for this month?
Sure.
We're going to have to do yesterday's. We're going to have to do next week. But for today, all right. We have Shannon Doan. I haven't seen her on here yet.
Probably Dane. Is it
Doane?
Okay.
So it's Shannon Doan. If anyone knows her, if you could send her a message and let her know that she has won a free reading, we'd appreciate it. We have no way of getting a hold of these people, so hopefully, everybody knows somebody. All right. And for the rest of you, please keep the sharing going, because that helps us, and that is such a tremendous help to both of us, to get our word out there and let people know what we're up to. Eve Hall, how are you? Eve, are you in the public very often? I mean, in the public as in speaking or working with people publicly? I have a woman here, and she's showing me a picture of you standing in front of a large group of people, and you're talking and you're demonstrating and you're doing something. Please remember that we're talking about it, because I believe what she's saying is this is what's coming for you. You've created something, or you've done something that is getting some very powerful recognition. And she's saying this is what's coming, so be prepared. And you're going to have fun with it. You don't have to be worried about it. It's going to come second nature once it begins. I can feel the nervousness with it, but she's saying don't, because it's second nature. It's what you're supposed to be doing. And they've been waiting for a long time for this. Spirit has been waiting for a long time. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. All right. Okay. Gina Selstra. Hi, Gina. I don't know if I'm not pronouncing your name right. I do apologize. I know I don't like doing that, but I do apologize. Anyway, Gina, there's a little woman here. Like I said, I'm 5'7". She's a lot shorter than I am. Round and just full of life. I want to say she hasn't been in spirit a tremendous amount of time. It's not like she's been there for years and years. But she's saying, look at me, look what I can do. And she's turning pirouettes, and she's dancing, and she's just moving, and she's just so happy. Okay, would you know who I'm talking about, Gina? This woman was tormented terribly in the physical world in that she couldn't get up and move and do the things that she wanted to do. She's saying she hated the fact that other people had to wait on her hand and foot. Now, might have been just, before her passing, but either way, that was a big no-no to her. She wants you to know that she's aware of what you were doing for her. She loves you. And she's saying it will always be remembered. You helped her when no one else could. And that meant a great deal to her. She said, but she's also saying, very conspiratorial, remember the secrets that we shared, keep them that way. It's important for both of us. Now, I don't know what she's talking about, Gina, but she's telling me that you do. Okay? God bless. Clinton, where are you, my man?
Shanks.
Clinton Shanks. You're welcome, Gina. Clinton, how are you doing? Have you gotten the results for those tests yet? Because I really feel like, good. I'm glad you're doing good. I really feel like things are getting ready to take off for you. Of course you passed. I told you were gonna. All right. Anyway, Clinton, I really feel like things are getting ready to take off for you because there's a room full here of people, and they're all in different uniforms. They're medical type of uniforms. I'm seeing old style nursing uniforms right up to like the last couple of years. And they're all here, and it's like they want to share the wealth. They want to share the wealth of knowledge with you. Be open to them. Please use meditation as part of your daily routine when it comes to studying, because they will help you with this. They will help to inspire the knowledge that you need. Okay? They've been waiting for you for a long time, and that's what they're telling me. So I hope that makes you happy. I know you're going to do well, but congratulations anyway. God bless. All right, excuse me for 1 second here. Robin Wilcox, how are you? Robin, are you planning a move or something? Because Spirit is showing me rooms full of boxes. I don't know if you're moving or if you just haven't unpacked yet, but they're showing me roomfuls of boxes. And they're just like going from room to room saying, look at this, it's got to get taken care of. It's not a bad thing. Okay, well, it could be a new job because I know that there's something new coming and it means movement. So, and a new job would mean moving or movement in your life. Okay. For as new as it may be, it's going to sound weird. For as new as the job may be to you, I get the same old, same old. Okay, that's just the way it came in. You're going to be successful here because you're not going to have the nonsense to deal with that you've dealt with in the past. It's like you're putting your best foot forward, and Spirit is noticing that, and they just want you to know that you're going to be okay. Don't worry. Don't be, self-conscious, and don't be worried about it because you know your job. You're good at it. Let that light within you shine because it's going to be wonderful. Okay, just let it shine. Let people know that you're back. That you're doing what you love to do, and I just see a lot of success there. And it's about time. Okay, God bless. All right. Kerry Calhoun. Hi, Kerry. You have several people standing here. And for as good as it feels, okay, it's almost a sad feel. Some are here praising you and some are here chastising, and I don't understand what this is about. I just know that they're talking about the spirit of the emotions that you're caught up in right now. You need to let it go, because you in order for you to move forward with your life, you need to let go of the past. And they're saying until you do that, there's not going to be any real change that's going to help you. They want to help you. They want to be there for you, but you need to be willing to let go of the past and just to walk forward, to just walk into an unknown. And I know that's scary as hell for anybody. But it's that time. It's that time in your life where you need to take a chance on yourself and realize that you've got all the tools for everything that you want to do. You've already got all the tools and the knowledge right in front of you. You just have to make use of what's there. And they're saying they'll help you. They'll nudge you. They'll push you through it. But stop depending on everybody else and look in the mirror and depend on the person that you need to, and that's you, because you'll make it just fine. All right. They're here, and it's like they're holding you up on either side of that mirror and saying, look, just look really, really hard, because you've got everything of us is within you. Okay. I don't need to tell them that, Kerry. I don't need to tell them that you love them. You can tell them yourself. All right. Speak to them the way you would speak to anyone else, whether it's me or, a child or just another person in the room with you. Use your voice. Talk to them. They hear you.
They want to hear you.
And just in doing so, listen with your heart, not your ears. You'll know what they're saying. You'll know what's coming through, because there's a tremendous amount of love out there for you. Okay? It never went away. It just kind of intensified. And that's this woman's term. And she's giggling about that. She giggles about everything. But she's saying that she says that's how. She says it just intensifies. I hope that helps. God bless. Nicole Filmer, would you know a young man if I brought him to you? He looks to be his late teens, early 20s. At least that's how he is appearing to me. The only way I can say this, and I don't mean it, he did not die a natural death from illness or an accident or whatever. I believe he took his own life. But he wants you to know that there were real reasons for it. It didn't make it right by anybody else's understanding, but it was what he needed at this time in his being, okay? He's coming through for you because he loved you so much. You were about the only one who truly listened to him. And he's saying that as much as he appreciated it and loved it, it just wasn't enough. But he knows that you tried, and that's the important part, is he knows how hard you tried. And he doesn't want to see any more tears. He wants you to know that he is okay. He's doing well. And he's saying some of us just have to learn the lessons the hard way. I'm going to leave that. God bless. All right. Oh. Millie Waterman, every time I see your name, I want to call it, and I don't know why. Did you know this, Tammy? Millie, did you know Tammy in spirit? Tammy, Tamara, I don't know, some type of name like that. Anyway, I believe she's here for you, and she's here to get you moving. I know this last year has been hell on everybody. But but she's saying you need to move. You need to get up. You need to move around. You need to become active again. All right. Things have been dormant. It's almost like she's saying you're having a hard time getting things moving in your life. And she's very much with, come on, let me help you. Let me get here. Let me help. Let me help do it. Okay. If you don't know who I'm talking about, please remember that we're talking about it. A lot of times, 2 hours from now, you'll know exactly who this was. All right. It's just the way it works. So please bear with us on that. Okay. God bless. You know, folks, a lot of times, like I said, when spirit comes through, when I'm giving a message, I truly don't know what the message is about. I have to give it the way spirit gives it to me, or they will shut down. It's a level of trust and understanding between us, between me and spirit, or spirit and I, whatever language you want to use here. They know I am the mouthpiece for them at this point. And it's just to bring through the messages, even if I don't understand it, they tell me and they assure me that you will. Even if it's not right this moment, whether it's down the line or tomorrow or an hour from now, you're going to know exactly what we were talking about. And I have to trust that. Okay? So thanks for bearing with me on that. My mouth is dry tonight.
Mine too.
All right. Something is Erica Nichols. Oh, come on now, Tracy. Or Debbie, I'm sorry, Debbie Courtney. I'm not yawning. I haven't yawned once. I'm doing good tonight. Oh, boy.
Don't
now
get
watch.
her started. Don't get her started.
Okay. All right, Erica Nichols. There is a woman standing here. Her hands are on her hips, and I'm hearing just as clear as can be, as clear as day. It's about damn time. Something that you have just finished, something that you've been working on for a very long time, and it's like you're finally finished with it. And she's saying, literally, it's about damn time. And I don't normally use that language online here. I apologize for that up front. But she said, I've been pushing you for so long. Do you know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about here, Erica? Because she's saying she's been pushing you because she knows that you became discouraged, you lost your way for a while. She said, but you got it back, and that's what's important. It's really, really important that you understand that. Well, it is an older woman. And this has to do something with family. Because she's saying, look at each and every one of them and know that they are being the best person that they can be. And then look in the mirror. And can you say the same for yourself? She wants to make sure that you can say that for yourself, that you're being the best you possibly can. She's a kind of a philosopher in her own way. But she wants you to know that she's with you a lot. She said you're exceeding where other family members couldn't. You're forging ahead, and that makes her very, very happy. Saying that she's saying that's all she ever wanted from anybody in the family was to see them succeed. And you're doing it, and she's really, really proud of you. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. Okay, folks, we do have classes. All right, here we go. Not my fault, it's hers. Okay. We plan on starting a new class in psychic development and mediumship on March 22nd. It's going to be on a Monday evening. At this point, we're good to go for March 22nd. If I have to cancel one more Monday night, it's going to be put off for a week or two. But as it stands right now, I'm serious. Every Monday night for the last month something has gone wrong, some type of a storm where we've had to cancel class. Anyway, Monday, March 22nd, there'll be a new round of classes started. If you're at all interested, please email or message either myself or Michelle, and we will get the information to you that you need. Okay? And the sooner you do it, the better it is, because we can only go just so big with the classes. All right. Jessica Hogan. Jessica, there's an older man here, and I'm hearing, oh, Jesse, it's so good to see you. I feel like a father or a grandfather. I hear his voice is a little on the gruff side, but it's also very heartwarming and very loving. He's been looking for you, and he's glad that you're here. I'm not sure why he's saying it, but he wants you to know that things are not always the way they seem to be, even when it concerns family. Keep your guard up. You know who I'm talking about, and you'll be okay. Because from this point on, you're going forward with your life. No more looking back, no more looking to the side, just straight ahead. The momentum is there. Keep going. He's happy about that. I hope you understand what we're talking about, Jessica. God bless. Natalie Meacham. Hi, Natalie. There's a woman that comes through, but I don't feel, like a blood relative, but I feel a closeness with her, possibly just a really good friend. She's happy to be here. And she keeps saying, this is fun. The two of you had many discussions about esoterical things, paranormal, all that this includes. You had many conversations before she passed. And she said if there was any way possible she was going to come through, that she would. And she wants you to know that she's here now. I hope you know who I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'm going to feel pretty foolish here. But she's saying there's something else, something with colors. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a code or if it's a place, but something to do with colors. And I'm not fully understanding what she's telling me. Fully understanding in order to be able to bring it forth is what I'm saying here. Okay. Would the color yellow mean anything to you where she is concerned? Because I'm seeing like a bright sunshine yellow. It's almost blinding. And she's laughing like crazy. Anyway, let your best friend know that she's here. She's been trying for a while. She's even been trying at the house. Okay, one of the last projects she was working on had a lot of yellow in it, almost like a sunshine or a sunflower or something, but there was a lot of yellow in it. And she says, come on, fix it if you can, finish it. I bet you can't. It's almost like a challenge being given. Anyway, I feel like this person is a lot of fun, that you've spent a lot of time with her, as much with your best friend as you did with her. Okay. Just know that she remembers and she loves you. Okay? I'll leave that with you. God bless. I feel like there are announcements I'm supposed to make that I'm forgetting.
Webpage, store, classes.
I guess not.
Circles, Saturday circles.
No, I think I talked about all that.
Okay,
All right, so I guess we're good to go.
good to go. Let's see.
Emily Ward. Hey, Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine.
Emily, do you work with children, or did you work with children at any point in your life? Because I'm seeing spirit children, several spirit children coming in and just, with hugs, and they're bouncing and happy. All right, no, you didn't. These children are drawn to you either way. I don't know if you even realize that you have a gift to work with children, but consider it, okay? There's no way to quantify it, really, other than to say that if you ever decide to seek a job change or a change in anything, think about working with children. You have an ability that you should be using, because not everybody has it. And the children are drawn to you like crazy. I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. Lorraine, we miss you too. It's been a long time. Be glad when this winter's over and you can show up again. Tracy Tilson. Would the name Jimmy mean anything to you? All I'm hearing is tell Tracy that Jimmy's here. And then he's laughing. I'm hearing this barrel laugh from this man. It's almost like he wants to surprise you, because I'm hearing, I'm probably the last person you expected to hear from, is what he's saying. All right. I'm walking very, very fast with him. He's saying things are going ahead. All right. Remember the name, please, because that name's going to be important here in the next couple weeks. It really, really is. Okay, Tracy, things are getting ready to take off for you. You've been putting a lot of energy out there. Oh, Deborah, you started it. It's your fault tonight. Things are going forward at a pace that may frighten you, but know that you've got the wings to carry you through. A lot of changes, and very fast-paced changes, but they're good changes. They've been needed for a long time, not only with you, but within the family itself. Okay, because I see you going behind everyone and picking things up and trying to keep things in order. And all this man is saying is, don't worry about keeping order, just keep up. Keep up with the pace, with the pace that everyone else around you is setting forth. There'll be time enough to come back and to clean up everything. All right. I have no idea what this message means, but I have to leave that with you. God bless. All right, folks, please remember to share as much as possible.
You said a word. Yawn, making you yawn.
That's okay. All right, Brenna. Brenna Morway? Wow, it's like there's several. Talking all at once.
Brina.
Brenna. All right. There's a young one just shouting, "Tell Bree I said hi." They're not using your name. They're using, I don't know, a nickname. Yeah. Brina. Okay. But they're saying, "Tell Bree I said hi." I don't feel it's like a child or a brother. I feel like a cousin with this. Okay. He wants to be remembered, and he's running for all he's worth trying to catch up. There's a group of people here, and I feel like you've lost a lot of people in the last year or so, last year and a half. And it's like they're all coming at once, and they all want to talk all at once. And this one man steps forward, and he puts his hand up and says, "That's enough." It's like when he was here in the family, with the family, he ruled with an iron fist. Okay? And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just that when he said enough was enough to people, they listened. Okay? They didn't argue and they didn't ask, well, why? You just did what you were told. All he's saying is he said, "We just want you to know that we miss you, that we love you, and that we're proud of what you've done with your life. Something major has just happened in your life." And they're saying they're really, really happy. Okay, I believe this is a father figure with this man. He's saying you and him didn't always see eye to eye. There was a lot of conflict between the two of you growing up. And he kind of gets a half smile on his face, and he's saying, I hope we're over the worst of that. He said, because you've grown into a nice woman, someone I can be proud of. Okay. Brenna, just know that you have a lot of family here. They're all here with love, with energy, and they're always going to be with you because they choose to be. God bless. Wow, we're running out of time. Okay. Just to recap, folks, Friday night at 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street, in Fort Plain. We have our open spirit communication circle. You're more than welcome to come down, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Everyone usually does. I don't think we've ever had anyone that didn't enjoy it on one level or another. The beauty of it is that everyone that comes will receive a message. Now, whether that message comes from me or one of the other sitters, the other mediums that I have that come in, that I can't tell you. All I know is that everyone goes home with at least one message, some with several. It all depends on spirit and as they're coming through. Also, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, every other Saturday, there will also be a circle at 7:30 at 48 Main Street. We also have the store there. It's a metaphysical gift shop. We have a lot of nice stuff in there. If you can't get down to the shop, Michelle, could you just put up the name, please?
The name of what?
The shop, or the webpage, I'm sorry. It's called Metaphysical Gifts for You. .com. So just come on in, and if you can't come into the store, some of the things that we have in the store are on the webpage, and that will be changed periodically, as things come in and things sell. Also, again, classes starting in March. If you think you might have even the slightest interest, give Michelle or myself an email or a message, and we'll get the information to you. I am in the shop most days, 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. Or excuse me, Monday through Thursday, and from noon to 7 p.m. on Friday.
.com.
Yes, .com. Now, I haven't been there the last 2 days because I have been ill and doctors and all the rest of it, but I am fine now. It's just a simple ear infection. Antibiotics work wonders. So I think with that in mind, folks, I think we're going to go ahead and close tonight. I thank you for joining us here. If anyone has any questions that they would like to have directly answered, tomorrow night is our two questions for $10 on Thursday evening, if anyone is interested in that. You can prepay on that, and that guarantees you your spot in the lineup. Some weeks there's only a couple, other weeks we get inundated and I can't get through to everyone. So it's easier on you, and it's better for you, and it's easier on us if you prepay, but you don't have to. Just be there, 8 o'clock on Facebook tomorrow night. Okay? Thank you all for joining us. God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Good night, everyone.